Welcome to Spiritual Nuggets Podcast, where you have the opportunity to enjoy His presence in miniature portions. These are not oversized, repetitive expressions that lose their value. They are nuggets, larger than a crumb, yet small enough for you to enjoy in a single sitting. So, take a moment to listen and let these nuggets feed your soul. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Spiritual Nuggets Podcast, where we pause for a moment of reflection, encouragement, and acknowledgement of the love of God. My sincere thanks to all who have listened to the trailer for my new book, Rainbow Outside the Clouds. In response to the multiple comments from those who have ordered and read the book, we have developed a new trailer. The revised trailer expresses insight into the heart of the book. Any comments about the changes would be most appreciated, welcomed, and encouraged. If you have been dealing with self-worth, value, or purpose, Episode 18 Spiritual Nuggets Podcasts offers a thoughtful reminder that your value is not determined by outward appearance, comparison, or temporary circumstances. Take a few moments to listen and allow this message to encourage your heart and renew your perspective about our divine design. How to recognize your value. I was making coffee one morning when suddenly I was startled by the sound of a lawnmower. From my window, I could see a gardener mowing the front lawn. At the same time, his partner was clipping the hedges. I jumped each time I heard the hedge clipper snap and it sheared a stray or dead branch. I began to imagine how painful it would be if I had stray branches pruned from me in the same manner. The more I thought about it, the more I began to realize that my entire body was shaped and formed with just the right parts needed for me to function in this three-dimensional world. But make no mistake, like hedges and tree branches, we have many rough edges that need to be trimmed. If you could retrace the history of a mug from which you drink coffee, you might be surprised to know that it originated as a piece of hard clay with little, if any, useful purpose. For it to serve any functional use, it necessitated shaping, drying, and being placed under intense heat. If we review ancient history, it reveals that clay was mixed with water and straw before it could be shaped. Once mixed to just the right consistency, the potter began to sculpt it into any form he desired. As the pottery is shaped, the useless and rough edges are cut off or trimmed and fall to the ground. The final part of the creation is the firing of the clay to give it strength and durability. Like many things subjected to prolonged and intense heat, some vessels come out imperfect, cracked, or even broken. Nevertheless, the potter recognizes their value. Nothing is wasted. The potter chooses the appropriate type of clay that will guarantee the vessel will be suitable for its intended purpose. These completed containers have countless uses, each one designed for a unique function. As humans, we are sometimes our worst enemies. We criticize ourselves, shame ourselves, compare ourselves to others, and sometimes we wish we could be someone else. We contrast our abilities with those of others and may even view our parents as determining our destiny. We talk about ourselves as if we had something to do with how God designed us. This behavior is self-defeating. Engaging in negative self-thoughts and actions is like eating rotten fruit. Those thoughts undermine our inward character and conceal our genuine selves. They express ungratefulness to God because differences in our outward appearance or circumstances frame and highlight His unique message through us. We are each one of a kind. They eliminate the image in whom we were created, which rejects the divine potter's work. They provoke the lie in our souls that God loves others more than He loves us. They promote thoughts of inferiority. They devalue us. Why would we compare ourselves to others when we are created in the same image? Sometimes the preparation, shaping, and applying heat to human clay by the sovereign potter is painful. The clay may feel broken and cracked, but remember, whether anyone else can see it, the divine potter is the only one who determines the value. The great potter forms each child in the mother's womb. He shapes this tiny vessel with all the attributes he or she will need to continue life's journey. After birth, the potter's hands-on design of the human vessel is unceasing as the value of his creation becomes priceless.